And welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're at the south side, and was up actually briefly yesterday. We're at the south side again today, and it's first thing on a Sunday morning. So I've got a bit of news on an iconic pub. There's some sort of major plans on the table, so come and join me on this bit of a walk around on the south side. So I was actually talking about signs on buildings, and you can see right on the corner there, you can see the sign where it says Subway, Spa, Coffee, and all that is like used to be sort of free advertising back in its day. And a lot of places you'd have seen signs like that on sort of a end of sort of terraced houses, you know, many years ago. So even the south side have some sort of wonderful little shops as well. You can see there the older Seashells fish and chip shops, and I've never been in there. And what's that? There's Beachcomber licensed restaurant and steakhouse. Look at that one. And it's just right next to the Velvet Coasters. So that note, these no introduction as well. That certainly gets very, very busy in the summer months. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm just gonna have a bit of a walk around the south side. Like I say, it's very, very early. So there's good things and bad things about filming this time in the morning. So the good thing is, you know, you got the whole of Blackpool to yourself, basically. And, you know, it's fantastic. You can document everything, you know, really well. But the downside is, you know, you don't get that sort of atmosphere when, you know, sort of people aren't walking about, that sort of buzz of life and enjoyment. So there's ups and downs, I guess, to filming sort of this time of day. But it is nice. Like I said, this time in the morning, you know, with the sun out, and it's going to be an absolutely, really sort of another cracking day. And Blackpool yesterday, it was the warmest day yesterday, according to the forecasts. And I think today is probably, you know, going to maybe even top that one. And this is the water park, and again another fantastic attraction in Blackpool. And it's actually quite reasonably priced. You see, you can get your food out there. They've got a little table and chairs, and you know, another huge place. Certainly great for the families. And it's amazing, all the slides that come right out. Look at that one. And like I say, just next to the pleasure beach. We're going to have a very sort of brief look. And like I said, I want to bring you a bit of information in regards to the one of the most iconic pubs, I believe, and a lot of people believe, in Blackpool. And there it is. There's the pleasure beach. So I'd imagine so many people would have been on that during the weekend, and that certainly gets busy. Like I said, there's quite a few rides. One operational. I think they're sort of doing a lot of maintenance work on a few of the rides, but you know, another fantastic attraction. Like I said, they're actually developing self-contained flats. I did cover that one about sort of a month ago. And a lot of the units, the old units, there's plans to be transformed into new luxury self-contained flats. And yeah, so there's the pleasure beach, what so many people have been on and enjoyed. And you got all these little huts. You can see all prom treats, prom sundries, ice cream blasts. You've got all thirst leisure. You've got it all along these little huts. And we're going to have a bit of a peek in. Obviously we won't see a lot, but they did a fantastic Halloween display just on the corner there. And actually they do sort of host many things. They have sort of fireworks later on in the year, and they have all sorts of wonderful things, you know, from the pleasure beach. And let's have a quick look. You can see the theme park entrance. And you can just see the entrance there. Look how inviting that one looks for the families. So we just come over to the South Pier, because we don't normally sort of film the South Pier much. And again, you know, you got some fantastic rides. This is more of a family one, more for entertainment. You can see you got the old Crazy Coaster and the famous gin house, and you got all the attractions crammed into this pier. And again, this is a bit sort of reminds me a bit more of like a central pier as well. So I'd say sort of south and central are more for the family, whereas the north pier is more of a nice sort of gentle stroll. Sort of grab your glass of wine or your latte, whatever your tipple is. Yeah, so this is a central pier. Like I said, we're gonna have a bit of walk to this. I think an iconic pub, which there's some huge plans involved. So you can see we're directly underneath. It's a little dark because we're directly underneath, but you can just see the tower there, right in the distance. And so a gentleman just walking over. But yeah, you can just see the tower right in the distance, and that lovely blue sea just all lapping over. And look at the sky. Everything is such a fantastic spot just here, actually, just to enjoy. I mean, you could even have a picnic, right under the central pier and just take the ambience and the views in. Look at that. So we just arrived at the Yates bar, and everybody knows this. One of the most iconic pubs, I believe, and it's a wonderful structure. And this is actually located on the Promenade in South Shore, and it's a listed building. It's now become a listed building, and like I said, it used to be one of the most popular bars for decades in Blackpool, and sadly it closed its doors on the 19th of March 2022, and it surrendered its alcohol licence that year. And since it's been emptied, for the last 3 years, it's become something of a really sort of bad eyesore, and it's just become, sort of really run down and just left to rot, sadly. But the owner, Mr. Basri, has spent the last 2 years working behind the scenes with architects to create an ambitious regeneration project. So this is going to be something, fantastic, and it's actually lodged the application with the council planners, and I'll pop a picture on the screen now of what he thinks it's going to look like. And the application is for a change of use from building a drink establishment, as well as providing fantastic food, and it's also it got sort of a provision to actually expand the place as well, with an extra floor above, and it will be retaining most of its features, which is fantastic. The original Art Deco features, what so many people have come to love over the years. And like I said, apparently they're on about building a roof terrace with a front canopy. Literally these really amazing plans what they put in. Like I said, it's it's going to cost millions of pounds to do this. So it's actually fantastic, and I'm not too sure when it's going to be starting, but like I said, everything is on the cards, and they've been working behind the scenes. So a lot of people, including myself, thought this one was let go, and what's going to go on with it. But now it's all being discovered, and like I said, apparently they're even going to be putting sort of function rooms upstairs, which we know would be perfect for like wedding parties and all sorts of things like that. And apparently there's going to be 18 bedrooms available, so like I said, you can stay in here. So it's certainly fantastic times ahead. I'll put everything in the description if you want a bit of a read on this one. But like I said, that is fantastic for so many people, for locals of Blackpool, and also people are visiting, because it's certainly a wonderful spot, and it's situated really nice, and the building itself is stunning. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that to everybody. Like I said, exciting times, and it will be retaining and safeguarding a lot of its original features. So I think we just got time to have a bit of a walk up Waterloo Road, and this road, this one, holds so many special memories for a lot of people. And this used to be a thriving area with all the shops. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is still busy, but 50 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, this was packed. Bond Street, Waterloo Road, all these streets around here used to be really, really busy back in its days. And like I've said many times, with online shopping, it's killed a lot of things off. You can see the bull there, that's still going. And we've got the old post office, which is just up here also. And I did speak to somebody, a lovely lady, and she was the owner of one of these shops, and she said it's like a community around here, which is fantastic. Everybody sort of helps each other out. And I'll just whip the camera around. So this is the old post office, and it's a huge building. Look at that, based on Waterloo Road, and what a massive building that was. I'm sure that would have been probably the second biggest post office in Blackpool, after the one in the Blackpool town centre. But yeah, you see it's so quiet this time in the morning, so I've come out really early. Yeah, so this is at Waterloo Road, and like I said, this one, a lot of people do treasure fantastic memories of this area. And you got all sorts of little streets leading off. And again, some wonderful, wonderful, great shops around here. So let me know in the comments, did you ever shop in Waterloo Road years ago? And do you think it's changed? So I hope you enjoyed this bit of a walk around and a bit of information. And it's like I say, it's amazing walking down some of these streets. And if stories could tell, it would be amazing. And like I said, even though I was born in Blackpool, you're still learning so much about the area, about the different buildings. It's like this area, this is also side street I've never walked down. I don't even know where it leads. So like I said, we're always learning all the time. And just look at this. So this is I'd imagine a shop, but just look at the decor. You can just see the swirling patterns. Look at that. You don't get that on modern buildings anymore. You can just see it sort of spans all along. So, a lot of this you do take for granted. And this just leads, in fact, this actually leads us out to the old Woolworth store, which we'll just have a quick peek at. I did sort of document this when they was pulling it down, but still nothing at present. In fact, there's actually a car parked inside. There you go, you can see a car parked now. This is the old Woolworth store, Hart store on Bond Street. So until next time, take care of yourselves. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. We've got plenty coming up and plenty to document. So until next time, like I said, take care. Any comments, I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. It does get a bit chaotic sometimes, I really appreciate your comments and everything, but if it does take me a few hours or a day or so to get back to you, I will strive to get back to each and every one of you. So until next time, take care, and it is a bye from me. Bye-bye.